An intriguing question to ponder. Have you ever stopped to consider why wisdom, despite being an abstract concept, carries such universal resonance across myriad cultures? Wisdom is not just a word, it's a potent blend of insights, experiences, and discernment. It's like a treasure chest full of valuable knowledge gems that hold societies together. Wisdom is admired globally, and its value is linked with our survival and prosperity as a species. Worldwide, cultures understand that wisdom helps navigate life's complexities, enabling sound decisions, differentiation between right and wrong, empathy, and finding life's purpose. Our quest for wisdom takes us on a fascinating journey across the through time, exploring various philosophies. We'll explore the spiritual dimensions of wisdom, where it's seen as a divine guide towards enlightenment. Similarly, we'll examine philosophical dimensions where wisdom is respected as a moral compass. We'll traverse through various cultures that have revered wisdom in unique ways, each adding a new shade to the mosaic of wisdom. This exploration will broaden our horizons and deepen our understanding of human experiences. Wisdom isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about its wise application. Let's embark on this captivating exploration of wisdom as it is perceived and valued in different cultures around the world. We'll probe into the Eastern and Western worlds, the ancient and the modern, the spiritual and the philosophical, untangling the threads that create the intricate tapestry of wisdom. In the ancient Greek tradition, wisdom, or Sophia, held a paramount position, throbbing with profound importance. It was esteemed as the zenith of all virtues, epitomizing moral and intellectual superiority. Wisdom was not just about knowing facts. It required an active engagement with knowledge, discerning between essential and non-essential, transient and eternal. Wisdom was revered, deeply entrenched in their ethos, culture, and philosophy, becoming a society's cornerstone. The Greeks' respect for wisdom fostered intellectual growth, holding philosophers in high regard. A prominent figure in this respect was Socrates, a symbol of wisdom. He was not merely an observer, but a provocateur of thought. His probing questions stirred minds, encouraging introspection and a culture of questioning, pushing people to reassess their beliefs. Socrates, through his work, kindled a culture that valued critical thinking and self-examination. His teachings urged people to engage in intellectual discourse, paving the way for a society that prized wisdom above all. His influence permeated every corner of Greek society, shaping its values and intellectual pursuits. The influence of wisdom, as personified by Socrates, permeated every corner of Greek society, shaping its values, norms, and intellectual pursuits, creating a lasting legacy that continues to resonate today. Let's delve deeper into the Eastern philosophy, particularly in Chinese culture, where wisdom, commonly known as Ji Hui, forms a pivotal part of the moral fabric. Here, wisdom goes further than sheer knowledge. It symbolizes a deep understanding of the natural world and its application in our lives. It's a weave of virtues that reflect the core values of Chinese culture. Ancient texts like the Analects and the Tao Te Ching provide us with this unique take on wisdom. These are not merely historical records, but deep wells of thought-provoking wisdom. They shape the perception of sagacity in Chinese culture. These texts hold respect for wisdom, not only as an abstract idea, but also for its transformative effect. They stress on the significance of balance, harmony, and the ability to decipher the intricate workings of nature. In Chinese culture, wisdom transcends mere knowledge accumulation. It's about applying this understanding to live harmoniously with the world. It emphasizes practical application over information hoarding. The concept of wisdom also extends to Japanese culture, referred to as qi, and is one of the 7 virtues of Bushido. Wisdom here includes moral discernment and the courage to act on it. It underlines the interconnectedness of knowledge, morality, and action. It's not just about knowing, it's about doing. Making ethically sound decisions and acting upon them are facets of wisdom in Japanese culture. Therefore, Eastern philosophy views wisdom as a holistic concept, deeply intertwined with morality and the understanding of the natural world, emphasizing its importance in leading a harmonious and ethical life. Our expedition into the heart of Africa takes us to the Akan people of Ghana, a community grounded in a rich tradition that highly values wisdom, or nyansa. This wisdom isn't restricted to intellectual mastery or scholarly knowledge. It delves deeper, forming a building block of their societal norms. The Arkans believe wisdom isn't confined within the pages of textbooks. Nyansa is the blend of practical intellect, a keen sense of social dynamics, and an inherent capacity to learn and grow from various life experiences. Their culture is deeply rooted in their oral tradition, where proverbs aren't just mere words, but the embodiment of generations of wisdom and knowledge passed down. Each proverb serves as a beacon guiding individuals through life's complexities. These nuggets of wisdom reflect their value for knowledge transfer and shared societal wisdom. The resonance of wisdom in the Akan community is everywhere, in the rustle of leaves, the flow of a river, or the buzz of a marketplace. This wisdom, their Nyansa, shapes their worldview, drives their actions, and ultimately defines their identity. The collective wisdom, the disseminated knowledge, and the wisdom inherited from their forefathers are all testament to the intricacy and depth of the Akan culture and its people. In the rich fabric of Native American cultures, the concept of wisdom, known as Tohi, takes on profound significance as part of the time-honored 7 teachings. Instead of limiting wisdom to personal knowledge, these cultures focus on wisdom derived from experience and observance. Wisdom goes beyond straightforward understanding, expanding into a broader depiction of collective knowledge. Within these cultures, wisdom is not merely an individual accomplishment, but rather a communal wealth. It is a shared asset transferred generationally through rituals and traditions. One's wisdom becomes the wisdom of the community, enriched through shared experiences and narratives. Ancestors' teachings are heeded, internalized, and passed on to future generations. The respect for wisdom in these cultures is a lesson in itself. It is revered, preserved meticulously, and conveyed from one generation to the next as a valuable legacy. This esteem for wisdom transforms it into something beyond individual cognitive skills. In the perspective of Native American societies, wisdom transcends from being an individual cognitive ability to a community possession. This shared understanding, passed down through generations, emphasizes the importance of wisdom as a communal resource. In essence, shared wisdom forms the foundation of their collective identity and resilience. This underlines the significance of wisdom in these cultures as a communal resource. Shared wisdom that becomes the bedrock of their collective identity and resilience. In contemporary Western societies, wisdom is often directly linked with age and experience. This connection is not a casual observation, but a societal conviction deeply rooted in our culture. It intertwines time, personal growth, and knowledge acquisition. It's believed that wisdom accumulates like the aging process of wine, deepening its depth and complexity over time. However, this model of wisdom isn't based solely on age. Experience, whether gauged in years or by the range of one's encounters, plays a significant role. Through these experiences, people grasp a deeper understanding of life and its complexities. These experiences can be personal, professional, or observational, each contributing uniquely to an individual's wisdom. The Western concept of wisdom also surpasses gaining knowledge through education or intellectual pursuits. It's not about academic achievements or intellectual prowess. Wisdom transcends intellectual capacity. It's about acknowledging life's complexity, appreciating existence's nuances, and developing empathy. It's about understanding people, making sound judgments, and choosing the right path. It encompasses emotional intelligence and a profound understanding of the human condition and emotions. In a nutshell, in the Western context, wisdom is less about showcasing intellectual superiority and more about demonstrating emotional intelligence and a deep understanding of the human condition. As we journey across the expanses of various cultures and societies, a unifying element emerges. This element is wisdom, a profound understanding that transcends geographical boundaries, dismantling divisions and reaching across cultures. Wisdom is not just an accumulation of facts or data, it's a deeper comprehension that intertwines empathy and understanding, allowing us to connect on a more human level. This quality, often underestimated, is a cornerstone of wisdom, contributing to a shared sense of humanity. Wisdom, irrespective of where it comes from, demands discernment, a balance between reason and instinct. It involves considering the outcomes and making decisions that are advantageous and ethically sound. This aspect of wisdom doesn't develop in a moment, but evolves through experiences, challenges, and mistakes, contributing to our collective growth and learning. One fundamental characteristic of wisdom is the ability to learn from experiences. Each experience, joyful or sad, is an opportunity for personal development, expanding our horizons and deepening our understanding. Wisdom acknowledges and learns from these experiences, becoming richer and more nuanced with time. The link that binds wisdom across cultures is about using knowledge ethically. Wisdom plays a role in ethical decision-making, promoting fairness, empathy, and justice. These values, celebrated universally, transcend geographical boundaries, underscoring the shared values that bind us all. This connection between wisdom and ethical decision-making acts as a beacon of unity, underscoring the shared values and common threads that bind us all, no matter where we currently stand. In conclusion, wisdom, regardless of the differences in interpretation across cultures, holds a universal appeal. This deep understanding and discernment is more than just intellectual prowess or life experiences. It's a harmonious blend of knowledge, past experiences, discernment, logic, and insight. It combines aspects of morality, spirituality, and introspection, acting as a beacon of truth and an ethical compass, guiding us towards righteousness. Different cultures celebrate this virtue uniquely. The ancient Greeks saw wisdom as part of philosophical thought, embodied in their goddess Athena. In Chinese Confucianism, wisdom is revered as one of the 5 virtues, encouraging the practical application of knowledge. For the Japanese, wisdom is an understanding of life's fleeting nature through Zen Buddhism. Conversely, the Akan people from West Africa associate wisdom with practical actions. For the Native Americans, it's about understanding our duty to nature and respecting all life forms. However, the contemporary Western world sees wisdom as the apex of knowledge, crucial in academic and scientific fields. This diversity in perceiving wisdom is proof of its universality, unconfined by geographical, cultural, or linguistic barriers. It unites us despite our varied cultural backgrounds and perspectives, reminding us of shared human experiences. It's a virtue that draws humanity together, highlighting our shared aspiration for wisdom and understanding. Wisdom, in its various forms and interpretations, demonstrates that even amidst our diversity, there is a common thread, an aspiration for wisdom, a deep-rooted desire for understanding that binds us all together.